What is up, everybody? I am back, another episode of the survival series where I construct a survival map completely from scratch. Now, a while back after I constructed this cave system, I did say that I didn't really want to rework the whole thing, but I reworked the whole thing. The old rocks just looked kind of bad compared to the new ones, and you know, you want everything to be pretty much up to date when you build Fortnite creative maps. So I redid the whole cave system. Looks a lot better. So on the agenda for today is, honestly, I'm gonna continue expanding the cave system. I'm going to do this area over here. Shouldn't take that long. It's not very complex area. These are going to be the silver caves, so it'll be just like the crystal caves, but you know, you have a lot of silver. Now, the reason why there's so many branching paths is because a lot of these paths are going to be blocked by rubble, and in order to get the silver that's behind all the rubble, you're gonna have to get blast powder and blow it up. I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool mechanic. I also have to add all the crystals in the new reworked big room over here. As you can see, only the big main crystal is here right now. I need to fill up the rest of the room. One other thing that is also new with this map is down here we have the spawning room. So this is where you're going to spawn. You can see it's a Gatheria over there. Has my YouTube logo. Obviously, use creator code ChompyREX in the item shop if you want to support me with the creation of this massive map that I'm making. And here we go. We have the new game button and the load game button. Both of these work, by the way. So, you know, if we actually go in here and say, I don't know, start a new game. Yes, I want to start a new game. You will step through the portal. And there we go. We're at the tutorial. But without further ado, let's start with building these caves over here. So when I build these caves, honestly, I just kind of freehand it. I don't really, I don't put too much thought into it. Really, I just place down a bunch of rocks, rotate them a little bit, and see what works. So for this little bend here, I'm probably just going to do something like this, where I put that rock facing that way. In between, I can put like this there. And that can go there. I can tilt this that way to make a different looking wall. Now, because that looks kind of flat, I'm going to put that there. And yeah, it's just repeating that over and over again until we're done with all the walls. So what I'm actually going to do is go into a little time lapse, and then I'll meet you guys back when I'm done with building all the walls, and then we'll add the roof on here. Okay, so I have made all of the walls of this cave, and now I'm just going to make the roof of the cave. So I've been doing that with this piece right here. So all I'm really going to do is from the inside of the cave, I'm going to alter the roof based on how I want it to look, right? Obviously, I mean, it sounds pretty obvious. But yeah, that's all I'm really doing. Just taking this, boom, I see a little imperfection over here. So I'm going to cover that up with a rock. And yeah, I'm just going to follow the cave like this until the whole thing is covered. So yeah. Okay, so now that I have placed all of the roof onto the cave, now our only job left is to place all these crystals all over the place. So that includes this big room here and the caves we just built. So all I'm going to do is place down crystals here and there, step back, see how they look. Especially in this room right here. I feel like it's really important to get the positioning of the crystals right in order to not block the big centerpiece in the middle of the room. Okay, so there are the crystals for the right side of the room, on the ceiling at least. Now let's put some in the walls. Okay, I think that's going to be it for all the crystals in this room. Actually, never mind. I'm going to add a couple more down here. It's looking kind of empty over here. Now we've got to add all the pretty lights to them. So let's go do that. So after placing all the lights down, this is the final result of our cave here. I think it looks absolutely incredible, just like the last design. It's just that this one looks a lot better because it's using these new rocks. Now, before we put the crystals in the other part of the cave system, please consider subscribing to my channel. Lately, my upload schedule has been all over the place, but if you're interested in content like this, I am not done with this series, and I won't be probably until next year. So if you're interested in seeing more of this, consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot. I'm not gonna have too many over here as to save memory, but you know, we still need them. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna put some here and there. I think one here would look good. You know, actually, I think what would be pretty cool is to have another crystal that's like kind of connected over there. I don't know, I always think this looked pretty interesting. Okay, so I've placed down all the crystals I want in this area, so now I'm gonna go put the light device on it again, make you guys get the gist, and there we are. That is this whole section of the cave system completely done. So if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and liking. It'll help out the channel a lot. And if you haven't seen the rest of the series, consider watching this video right here, which depicts the old cave system that I completely reworked. That's about it. See ya.